Okay, class, picking up where we left off at, we were trying to draw a Venn diagram of this given information. Now, what we should do first is let's start with what all of them participated in. We have 5 students that participated in all 3. Then our next step would be the combinations, like the 12 in the fraternities and tutorials, 14 in sports and tutorial programs, and 13 participated in fraternities and sports. Okay, class, I took the liberty of putting in this shape here of this Venn diagram. We had 3 different sets, so we have those labeled here. Now, first of all, we could label these as A, B, and also C. And we can make A the fraternities, B the sports, and C the tutorial programs. And of course, we have our U, which is the universal set. Now again, we start here in the bottom. 5 students participated in all 3. So all 3 meet here, so we'll put 5. It says 12 students participate in fraternities and tutorial programs. Now remember, A and C are the fraternity and tutorial program, so let's say 12 participated in both. So this will make that 7, because remember, 12 participated in fraternities and tutorial programs. Now we come here, 14 in sports and tutorial programs. Now remember, B is sports and C is the tutorial program. So 14 participated in that, so we will have 5 and 9. So that's sports and the tutorial program. Okay, so now it says 13 participated in fraternities and sports. So that would be A and B. So that's fraternity and sports. They already have 5 in common, so then that would make this H. Now we go here. It says 35 participated in various campus tutorial programs. So we look here at the tutorial programs. Remember, the tutorial programs is C. So we look at everything contained in C, and it must equal 35. So 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 7 is 21, which would make 14 be left over. So all of these together would equal 35. Now we go here, 52 participated in campus sports, which is B. So we have 8 and 5 is 13, plus 9 is 22. So then that would make this 30. Now we come here to A. It says 43 students were in fraternities. So we look here at all the values that involves fraternities. 8 and 5 is 13, plus 7 is 20. So that will leave us 23. Now remember, there were 180 college men who participated in these various campus activities. So we need to count all of these up, add all of these up, and whatever remains, we will have to subtract that from 180, and that would be the set outside of participating in these 3 activities. So we can add them. 23 and 7 is 30, plus 5 is 35, plus 8 is 43, plus 30 is 73, plus 9 is 82, plus 14 is 96. So 180 minus 96 is 84. So we had a group of 84 that didn't participate in any of these activities. So now it says how many participated in only campus sports. Now remember, B is campus sports, and it's only 30 that only participated in campus sports. Now we go to B. How many participated in fraternities and sports, but not tutorial programs? Now if we look here, that's only where A and B intersect without C, which leaves us 8 here. It says how many participated in fraternities or sports, but not tutorial programs. Now they said fraternities or sports, but not the tutorial program. So that leaves out all C. So these values here will be left out, and we will add 23 plus 8 is 31, plus 30 is 61. Now we scroll down here to see how many participate in exactly one of these activities. Now, So we would add set A, B, and C where there's no intersection. So we add 23 plus 30, which is 53, plus 14, which is 67. Now we come here to E. It says how many participated in at least 2 activities. So they said at least 2 activities. So basically we would add all of the values that intersect. So we add 8 and 5 is 13, plus 7 is 20, plus 9 is 29. Because it said at least 2, so it could be 2 or more. So it'll be all the places of intersection. Now it says how many did not participate in any of the 3 activities. So that means that's the outside value, which is 84. And we're done. Now we come to our final example. It says a survey of 1,000 American adults was given to analyze their investments. Out of those surveyed, 650 people had invested in stocks, 500 people had invested in bonds, and 400 invested in both stocks and bonds. Create a Venn diagram for the given information. A. Use the survey's description to define sets and draw a Venn diagram. B. Use the survey's results to determine the cardinality for each region in the Venn diagram. Start with the intersection of the sets, the innermost region, and work outward. So basically the innermost region here, first, we look here, we have sets A and B. A would be the stocks and B would be bonds. And this U we know is the universal set. So starting from the point of intersection, it's where they invested in both stocks and bonds, which would be 400. Now we're told that 600 people had invested in stock. 650 people had invested in stocks. So we would take this 400, 650 minus 400 would leave us 250. So 250 and 400 is 650. Now, next we're told that 550 people had invested in bonds. So we would take 550 minus this 400, and that will leave us 150 because we would not count this twice because it intersects both the stocks and the bonds. So now, when we add this up, 250 and 400 is 650, plus 150 is 800. Remember, there's 1,000 American adults surveyed, so then that will leave us 200 people. So now we go down here to the bottom. It says use the completed Venn diagram to answer the problem's questions. How many invested in only stocks? We know A is stocks, and 250 is the ones that only invested in stocks. Now it says here, how many invested in stocks or bonds? So if we look here, stocks or bonds, that includes all of this. So 250 and 400 is 650 plus 150 is 800. Now F, how many did not invest in either stocks or bonds? Remember, it's always a universal set when they exclude all of the sets shown here in the Venn diagram. So the outside set or universal set is 200. And that is it.